Hi guys, so another transition we sometimes work in classes here at Soul is extended side angle with the top arm twist into a bind. So I want to show you like the different variations that we offer and where it can start and where it can go to with the proper cueing and hopefully visual. So we'll start in a side angle on the left side, right? So my left leg is forward. And then elbow to knee, and then you can kind of take your top arm high. You can wrap it around the low back. Another good option here is the help of a block to keep the heart lifting. So this is a variation of side angle, right? A lot of times what we see is when people start to bind, they want to hook this hand with the hand underneath the thigh, and then the chest drops, right? So when the chest drops, it's not ideal because we're trying to find space in the chest, right? So keeping the chest open, keeping the heart lifted, creating more space in those areas. So when you go to bind, think about keeping the heart lifting, right? And again, this might take you a long time. You might not get it on the first shot or your 100th shot. Like it could take years or months or whatever, depending on how many times a week you practice. So for the bind, you keep the heart lifting, you hook the hands up, you lift the heart, right? And then from here, we can go to bird of paradise, which would be to look down at your front foot, walk your back foot forward, right, as you kind of keep stepping it forward, and then you press into the back foot, which would be my right foot, right? Start to draw the low belly in, stand tall on that right leg, right? And then see if you can lift the top leg, pressing into the base foot. Maybe, I'm a little wobbly, but that's okay. Maybe you start to extend that leg. Right, so again, the chest is open, the heart's lifting, you're standing nice and tall, and then you go ahead and release. So that's option one, that's bird of paradise, if you were to take this further. And a lot of times we cue in class, and sometimes people look around like, what are you talking about? So here's the video for that. So here's the other option, which is a little bit more challenging, right? So from your bind, you go back to your extended side angle, you work the bind. Now we're gonna reverse the bird, right? So same concept here. You're gonna look at your front foot, start to shift and walk that back foot forward. So you wanna come up on the toes and point the toes, right? Gaze is down, and then slowly, if you're new to this, you're just gonna see if you can lift that leg. A lot of times I see this back leg bent, and that doesn't help. So the more engaged the lifted leg is, the more stable this is gonna be. So you press into your front foot, start to lift that back leg, press into the front foot, see if you can take it a little higher, right? Pointing that toe, lifting, and then bringing it down to the mat. And then shaking it out because it's a big hip stretch. So they're just options to explore. And again, keep in mind that it takes a while. So don't give up, keep practicing, and smile every time you do it because it's awesome. We'll see you soon. Namaste.